So you want to know how to generate leads in 2026. If you watch this video to the end, I'll show you the exact way that I launched a brand new business in 2025 and got it from 0 to 150,000 on the first year using this exact method. So I'll see you on the other side. I have a very unique method of how I generate leads. There's many ways to do it, but this is the way that I've done it that's actually made me a ton of money. Like, can you run all types of different lead gen programs? 100%. You can have form fills, you can have direct to landers, but the secret sauce is that we use engagement leads, really like direct message leads. And this is different from every other funnel because most agencies or business owners run form fill leads, direct to lander leads, and I just don't like those because it's a different method. And I know there's definitely a way that it can be done successfully. We haven't done it successfully. So the one secret sauce way that we do it is direct message ad. Now, there's a lot of nuances to this. It's not just running a creative and letting the leads come in. Like, yeah, it is that simple, but you always want to optimize it. You want to make sure that your ad creative gets you the best cost per lead possible. And it depends on your service and product. Our service, the business I'm talking to about, is the pod place. So the intro offer is $99. So we need to have a really effective cost per conversion if our like point of sale, which is our attraction offer, is only $99. That doesn't leave like a whole lot of room. Like we convert, our KPI is like $7 a conversion, and usually we spend around $20 to $50 to acquire a $99 sale. And then I have to pay our fulfillment, so that's like $40 or $50. So usually I break even on the attraction offer and make a couple bucks, but we have a sales process to get them to buy things in addition to, or we just provide such a great service that they just come back, and it's such a huge value that they just come back because it's just such an awesome place to record content at. But if you have a higher priced offer like coaching business or like something in the thousands of dollars, like you could afford to, I've seen offers that sell for $5,000 or $6,000, KPIs are still like under $30 per lead. So getting the lead is the easy part if you already know how to film the creative, do the media buying, and get them to come in. But the real challenge is cash collected. So our method is unique in the sense we rely heavily on the content, on the organic content. So we create these engagement ads, the traffic comes in, and either they'll impulse buy because it's like $99 offer, it's like low enough ticket for someone to just buy it on the spot. They'll either opt in to the email and start getting our email offers, or they'll just follow us. They'll just like, hey, I like what you're doing, but they're not ready to buy. So our method is unique in the sense of like we rely heavily on content. So we value the brand, the content, the longevity of it over just a direct ROI, because people call me and been like, dude, I've been watching your guys' page for like a month, I'm finally ready to buy. People are in different parts of the buying cycle. So if you're thinking about running lead generation, there's 3 major components that you need to be mindful about. One is your ad creative. Like, you should have really good ad creative based on your niche or your market, whatever you're trying to accomplish. The ad creative is super important. Then you need to know your numbers on your basically what you can afford to pay for a lead and convert them, like what that number is. And number 3 is the sales process. You really have to have the sales process dialed. So a lot of agencies will just sell leads, right? And you will pay an agency $3,000 a month plus ad spend. Maybe you're in it for $5,000, $6,000 a month. And like, yeah, leads are coming in. And this is the most common objection that I hear. Oh, the leads are low quality. Well, it depends on what platform you're running them. Social media leads need a lot more follow-up, a lot more nurturing, a lot more hands-on activity to get them to say, like, to have a pay-per-click lead from Google where like the user is already qualified, they're looking for the solution. So you just have to make sure you have your funnel journey, your sequence completely locked in before you start throwing money down the drain. Because another big thing about running leads is you have to be prepared to lose money. You need to invest in collecting the data for at least 60 to 90 days to really understand who your buyer is, what your flow is like, And if you can't afford to that's why so many people start this marketing process, they lose a few $1,000s and they're like, this doesn't work, it's crap, whatever. But there's a process that you need to really adhere to in order to maximize your efforts. Again, our unique funnel or our unique thing is engagement, messaging ads, sell by chat, I've heard it called. We post 5 times a day organically. We have our flows completely dialed in. We have our offers dialed in, and it generates a lot of revenue for us. I mean, 150 grand in the first year is absurd. It took me a long time. I didn't make my first 6 figures till 2020. And now to do a brand new business, from scratch, zero, day 1 to end of year, 150 grand, that's pretty nuts. And we opened up 2 locations. So let's bring it to a conclusion. How to generate leads in 2026. You want to focus on your creative. There's a lot of ways to do that. You want to understand your KPIs and your metrics for your niche. You need to understand your flow, how you're going to take them on the journey for them to buy with you. And then you need to really have your offer dialed in as well. So we have a company called Pathfinder Productions. It's a marketing firm, creative agency. If you need support with any of that, I'll leave our website in the description. We're not really taking on any clients, but I'm curious to see how I can help you guys and what I can do. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you got some value out of this. Drop in the comments what you'd like to hear. If there's anything in particular that you want me to expand on, I'm here to help. Have a great day, guys. Peace.